Hey everyone, it's Megan here from the Social Sales Girls. Thanks for checking in with me on this week's Tech Tuesday. So for this week, I just wanted to help out some of our Shopify users with gift cards and discount codes. Now, once you've been using Shopify for a while, this will be straightforward, but it's a little tricky when you're getting started. So I'm just going to start with gift card codes. So depending on what plan you have, you may or may not actually have access to gift card codes. I we find them really useful. When exchange something and they want to reorder, but they're not sure what it is, we'll give them a gift card code instead. There's lots of reasons. We give them out to the Squeaker of the Week, so we have a contest and people post pictures of their child in We Squeaks, and we pick one for the week or sometimes the month, just depending, and we'll give them a gift card code for the winner. So in order to get to your gift card codes, what you have to do is go to Products and then go to Gift Cards, because you can sell gift cards on your website, so it's under Products. Sometimes it's a little tricky to find. So you can see here's a list of all our gift cards here. So to issue a gift card, you just want to click up here, and you can change the code by clicking here to whatever you want, or normally just leave it as that. You can pick one of the values that they have set for you, or you can put whatever value you want in. For customer, if it's an existing customer, you can type in their name or email, they'll pop up and you can click on them, and then when you click issue gift card, it will email it to them, which is great, but I always like to email them separately and just put something nice in there because it doesn't give you a spot to say anything really. Expiry date, I know in Canada, if they've bought the gift card, it's actually illegal to put an expiry date on it, but if you're just giving it out, then to the goodness of your heart, then you can definitely put one on there. As far as the note goes, I like to just put a little blurb about why I'm giving a gift card. If it's got something to do with an order, I'd put an order number in there. And as well, if you see down here, you can only see the last four digits of the gift card code. So if they lose this gift card code, you cannot find the digits before because it will never show them again. So you'd have to actually delete the gift card and make them a new one. So in order to get around this, what I do is just copy and paste the code from up here, and I just throw it down in the notes down here so that when I issue the gift card, if I click on the details, I can go back and see what it is. So all you'd have to do is press issue gift card code, and it would show up here. So you can see these people are people who have shopped with us before, so their names show up when we create gift card codes for them. You can actually go into the gift card by clicking on the code, and you can see, okay, so she's used all of her gift card code. There's no expiry date, and you can also see what order she paid on, which is awesome. So you know that the gift card code is attached to 6704. So that's about it for gift card codes. I just want to jump into discount codes now. So it's over on the bar here on its own, and you can see here's all our discount codes. To add a new one, it's just the same. Click at the top here, and you can type in whatever code you want, or you can generate a code just depending on what you're using it for. If it's a promotion, you might want to type your own thing in there. So how many times can this discount be used? So if you say unlimited times, everyone can use it as many times as they want. But if you click, say, 2 times, it's not going to allow each person to only use it twice. It's only going to be allowed to use twice overall. So you're probably not going to want to do that if you're doing it for a promotion. You're going to want to leave it unlimited. So discount type, you can do dollar, percentage, or free shipping. So as far as percentage goes, we usually use that when we're doing something like getting a sign up or a lead, so on a pop-up or a lead page. Dollar amount and percentage amount are both the same for the settings, so you can do it on all orders, orders over a certain amount, collections, or specific product. I've never actually done it on a customer in a group. We find that the less details that they have to abide to that you put in, the more likely they are to actually use the discount. So we just usually do all orders, but you could do orders over a certain amount if you're giving them a bigger discount. Date range, so it's just the start date and the end date. So it ends at the end of the day that you selected. I always do the day after that I want it to end just in case. And you can also go back in and change it afterwards. So you would just save the discount once you're done, and it'll show up in here. And if you want to ever search it, you can totally do that. So if we search one that we have running now, you can see that this many people used it, this is when it started, and this is when it ended. And you can kind of compare it to the last time we ran it. So obviously we're doing a little better this time. Now, as far as all these go, so these are all discounts that have been created to use with our pop-up. So right now, if you have a pop-up, you might be using it with just one code over and over again. So then, someone might catch on, oh, I can just use this code over and over again. If you want to avoid that, what you can do is use an app by Shopify. It's called Bulk Discounts. So let's just go to the apps over here. And this is what it looks like. So what you do is it creates you massive amounts of discounts, so you don't have to do it by yourself, because that would be really time consuming. So what we did was just create 4,000 10% off discounts, and we put them into our pop-up on our website, so each time it comes up it's specific to the person instead of the same code coming up every time, and that code can only be used once. So it's exactly the same as you would do on your regular discount, except for one difference. So you go new discount set and name it whatever you need to. So this is where it's different. So if you select no limit, each one it creates can be used an unlimited amount of times. If you select once, each one it creates can only be used once. So this is probably more what you'd want. And this is all the same as you would normally see. Same as the date range. So down here, you can let it put its own discount prefix, or if you're running a promo, you could put your promo name. And then it's going to create at the bottom here separate fields afterwards to separate the rest of the codes. You can also import the codes, so say you were on like Groupon, Living Social, WagJag, something like that, and you had specific codes being given out, you can import them, which is awesome. So after you've selected all your details, you just save discount set, and it'll pop up here. And it does take some time to make. I mean, if you're making 4,000, you got to give it some time. And you would just click on here afterwards and export, and once you've exported it, you can select who you want to export it to. But once you've exported it, you can just actually either import the actual CSV file or just copy and paste the codes into your app, and that way a different code will come up for each person when they are on, say, your pop-up. It's one of the best apps that we've found because it saves so much time. Before we were just using the same code, and then people will catch on, they can just use it over and over again. This way it's a specific code, and we have our pop-up set up so that it knows if they use the same email address to try and get another code, it will say, sorry, you've already used this email address, instead of just showing up a code that everyone would get. So that's all I have for you this week, guys. I hope the Shopify users got something out of it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments underneath, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys!